what is the data science and various topics, and also we discussed about the syllabus what we will cover in this course. Right, in this session again we will revise that same concepts. The number of the slot of data is available. In that we have to use there is a lot of hidden information inside that. For that we have to analyze the data, and it may be in the structured or semi-structured or unstructured format, and it is difficult to analyze the structured and unstructured formats together. And real-time data is also another challenging task. Big data is another challenging task, and it is related to mathematics, statistics, machine learning, deep learning, domain expertise, data visualization, communication, and computer science. And the scope is very high. And the data science means it is taking the data from different sources and it will just produce the data product that can be consumed in different formats. So the data science means it is the converting the data, it is converting it, turning the data into actions. That is the data science. It is useful for the decision maker. And we discussed about the data engineer, who is the data engineer and who is the data analyst and who is the data scientist also. There are so many concepts are required for the data scientist. Inductive reasoning, indirect research, designing thesis are all these are the required skills. And the activities, major activities. What are the activities in the data science? We have to discuss about this, right? So for that, I'm taking the student job. Okay. So in this, yeah, mm, yeah. So in this, I want to analyze the student data, and I want to predict what are the required courses for each and every student and what course has to be conducted by the university or the college that is based on the existing data. So what should we do for that? Here in the data science, there are four major steps, four major phases. First one is the acquire, second one is the prepare, analyze, and act. These are the four phases: acquire, prepare, analyze, and act. Acquire means collect the data, prepare means data lake, and analyze means it is the process, actual process, and act means it is the usage of the data. So here, acquire, collect the data. What data has to be collected? You can observe that the sources of the data. For our for our example, student database is available, and job holder database is also available. General job holders, and then the alumni, old students data is available, and then updates in the social media in which they are participating actively, which groups they are participating actively, that is also available. And notifications, current job notifications, all these are available. And then this, so we have to collect the data. So what we have to do is the data scientists, they have to collect the information, looks for the required data. What is that? That is required skills. The required skills is available in notifications and a database, old student database, new student database, job holder database, and all these has to be collected. And okay, current updates, everything they have to be collected, which is required only. Okay, and then you can observe that there are the data is in different formats. One is in text format, one is in the database format, one is in the another format. So we have to convert all these uh, data into a common format. That is here in general, that is in the CSV format. So everything has to be converted into the common format, and it has to be stored somewhere. That is the data lake. That is called the data lake. Data lake means it is the collection of the data. Entire data will be available here, and it is in the same format. That is, generally we will take that into CSV and then analyze. Now we have to analyze the data. For the analyze the data, the data scientist, he has to build the analytical engine. He has to build the analytical engine, and the data has to be taken from the data lake, and it will be given to the analytical engine, and it has to produce the analyzed data. That is the what is analyzed data? That is student skills required. Student skills required, meaning that mm, current skills. What are the current skills required for the students? That is based on the existing data and job holders and alumni and all. Now, this is the product, and then we have to use this. Here, for that, we have to find the student opportunities. For every student, what is the opportunity? Take one student, based on the analyzed data, what is the student opportunity? And we have to concentrate on that. So we have to see the student opportunities for each and every student. And then we have to give that information to the decision maker so that the decision maker will take the decision which course has to be started for students. So this is the student job database, student job analysis by using the data science phases. So what are the phases, major phases? Acquire, that is collecting the data, prepare the data lake, analyze the process, and then use, act, that is the usage of the data. Okay, is it clear? Any doubts? Okay, good. Now, the major activities. For the major activities, what are the required skills? For acquire, prepare, analyze, and act for that. For acquire, computer science is required to collect the useful information from different data sources. And domain expertise is also required. Domain expertise means in which field, what is the field? For that we have to analyze, we have to be expert in that domain expertise. And then prepare. Prepare means for the prepare, computer science is required more because we have to convert the data into different into common format, and we have to store the large amount of data. So computer science is required. Domain expertise. Domain expertise is here the domain expertise also required to ensure that relevant data, whether the relevant data is stored or not. Analyze. Analyze means mathematics or statistics are required more, and to design the hypothesis and analysis, analytics. And domain expertise is also important to ensure for relevant data analysis, whether the data analysis is going in the proper way or not. Okay, and then computer science is also required to create the hypothesis and analytics. And another thing is the act. Act means usage of the data. For this, domain expertise is taking the major part, because we have to take the decision, we have to suggest the decisions. So the uh, to find the relevant questions and answers, and to analyze the data, to give the answers, we should have the domain expertise. And then computer science is also required to improve the efficiency and effective way for the decision maker. So these are the various skills required for the data scientist. And then yesterday already we discussed about this. That is the required tools: Java, R, Python, Hadoop, HDFS, HBase. All these are the required things. And now, who is the data scientist? That person who puts efforts in all these activities, whatever I have told now. What are the activities? The activities are acquire, prepare, analyze, and act. For all these activities, who is participating? He is called the data scientist. Now, what are the required skills? He should have the intangible X factors and tangible technical skills. Intangible X factors, meaning that curiosity, creativity, and focus, meaning that curiosity. He should have the curious, he should be the curious to analyze the data, to examine relationships between the data, or what is the relationship between these two, that two, this two, like that relationships. Curiosity, he should have a curiosity. And creativity, he should invent the new techniques and use the new approaches, at least new approaches, even it is not the new technique, new approach. Okay. And focus, he should have the patience. So much of patience is required. Okay, to focus. And then he should be able to generate the hypothesis should be generated. And tangible technical skills, all these are the tangible technical skills. He should be able to design the hypothesis means model. Okay. And then he should be aware of, acquire, prepare, analyze, and act. And mathematics, computer science, and domain expertise, these three are the key skills for the data scientist. So tangible technical skills you can learn, but intangible X factors you should build on your own. Nobody can tell, nobody can teach you. Okay. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? Any doubts? Okay, good. Okay, now we'll go with that. Now, the data science team. Data science team means generally the data science team. This is the old style that is centralized. In the organization, there will be number of departments like blue color bubbles, and there will be one data science department like orange color bubble. Each department has to communicate with that orange color bubble, that is the data science. So there will be the delay. Actually they will analyze the data, but there will be the delay because the departments has to send the information. The data science department has to wait for that. So there will be the delay. That is the data science, centralized data science. Okay, centralized data science team. And here, after that, deployed team was introduced. That is, deployed means some part of the data science team will be deployed in the each department, and they will start working on that. So that the the department persons are here in the all the departments. They can communicate easily, so that they can get the data. The data science team can get the data very easily and analyze it. And then diffused. There will not be any data science separate team. All the all the departments should have the data science part. So that is the diffuse. The companies are going for that diffusion model. That's why you should be familiar with the data science in future. Otherwise, you will not have any job, right? Okay, I don't want to get the balancing equation actually. Yeah. So these are the major terms which will be used in the data science environment, we have to start with the machine learning. So this is about some concepts what I want to discuss with you today. Uh, so first of all, please let me know how far you are comfortable with this. How far you are comfortable with this? Please let me know. Okay, very good. Good. Yeah. So if you are comfortable, I will let you know that this is we have to go with the we have to continue with the class from the Monday onwards. You will have the 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, morning 6 to 7. Is it okay for you all? Okay. Yesterday and today, these are the demo sessions. Okay. I only to give the introduction about the course, right? From Monday onwards, we will start the original sessions. Directly, we will start with the machine learning. Is it okay? Okay. Okay then. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Otherwise, we can conclude the session because today is only the demo and only to interact with you. This is 6 weeks course, completely 6 weeks course. 6 weeks. Okay. I will let you know how to execute and all also. I will let you know. You need not worry. Okay. Yes, matplotlib, all these are some visualization techniques will be used, not visualization tools. We are not using the tools. Within the Python only, we will use the matplotlib. Okay, definitely there will be the visualization. Without visualization, there is no data science. Okay. Okay. Okay, we will continue from Monday onwards. Okay. If you are comfortable, we can conclude the session. Okay, thank you. So let us continue from Monday onwards. All of you are interested to continue? How many of you are interested to continue? Please let me know. Okay. Okay. Okay then. Let us meet on Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Evening classes, you have to wait for 2 more weeks. After 2 weeks only, we will start the new session because already I told you one class is going on in the evening sessions. After completion of that class only, we can plan the next session. Yeah, it will be started after 2 weeks, not now. After 2 weeks. Because the current batch will take 2 weeks. Okay then. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I think some more question. Yeah. Okay. 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 Thank you.